Savage here, aka the Texas Trash Talker, coming at you from just outside of Austin. I am your zero waste expert and recycling nerd of 20 years. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about green marketing strategies, or what I like to call green storytelling. This is something that is often overlooked by companies who are on their green journey and who are going the sustainability route, right? They're looking at their energy and their water and their waste um, streams and all of their systems and how they can plug money leaks as well as find, the best efficiencies for the highest optimization within their business structure. But a lot of times they miss out on the opportunity to yell it from the rooftops and announce to the world that they're taking these measures. So I wanted to give you just a couple of tips, maybe like the top five of some good strategies to walk away with after this. So let me get to my quick notes here. So I do want to encourage businesses to highlight their eco-friendly changes and operations, whether that is internal and you've gone the zero waste route, right? That you're looking at all your internal operations regarding waste reduction and putting out a composting program for your employees in the cafeteria, or maybe it's you've reduced your packaging. Maybe you're switching to renewable energy. It's a really great way to share the positive environmental impacts by promoting those initiatives. Definitely want to get sustainability certifications and showcase seals so that you can display those seals prominently on your social media as well as your website and any written notifications or press releases, or even packaging, of course. So some of those certifications to pursue would be like B Corp or carbon neutral to demonstrate that commitment. Just a couple of days ago, my last, I think it was two lives ago, my live that I recorded, put out a couple of days ago, went over in depth the value of true zero waste certification for facilities, which is administered by the US Green Building Council, like LEED certifications for energy and water conservation. So I think that's maybe like a 30-minute video. You can go back and take a look at it. We go pretty in depth of what's required and what you need to do in order to get to that certification level. Um, and of course, my company is certified to administer the true zero waste certification for facilities. If you're interested, go ahead and reach out. You also want to partner with eco-conscious influencers, something else to consider. Maybe collaborate on social media campaigns with influencers who care about sustainability. It really does lend credibility to maybe new purchasers, newer people in the purchasing pool for your particular products that either may have never heard of your brand or may have heard of your brand but didn't give much thought to it. If you can couch the benefits of your brand in a green lens, then that might be an opportunity for you to pull in some new customers, maybe even new customers from newer generations, especially if your brand is much older and well established. So really putting that green slant on your products, your operations, and just the way that you generally go about business can do a lot to secure a future consumer base. Another thing to think about is to sponsor green events and green organizations as well. When you support eco causes and events, it can really boost your brand image as sustainable and sustainably oriented. So, this way, you can educate your consumers on changes that you're making and encourage even your consumers to take small eco actions, encourage recycling, reusable bags, really position your brand as an ally to the members of these green organizations and then the attendees of these green events. Um, Another thing to focus on could be product lifecycle and design for sustainability. Take a look at the products that you're putting out on the store shelves that consumers like me would typically buy. Have you considered the entire life cycle of your products? Do you know that they are built and innovatively designed for recyclability, full recyclability, right? We want to get as close to 100% recyclability as possible. Maybe design for durability so that we don't have what's called planned obsolescence built into our products. Planned obsolescence is, a newer business model that, whenever they say they don't make them like they used to, that's exactly what we're talking about. The durability in most products, has really gone down the drain. And there's not much opportunity for reuse or recyclability. So it's incumbent upon your business that puts out these products to determine the full life cycle analysis, make sure that it's innovatively designed for recyclability and using sustainable materials as well. Um, Another way is to reduce your paper in your marketing, maybe shift to digital marketing, email newsletters. Consider that over print. Of course, reducing your waste is better than putting the paper out there. If you don't need to, don't do it. If printing on if you are going to print, make sure it's recycled paper and that you advertise that and that you're using soy-based inks. So really focus your messaging on the environmental and social benefits. Be transparent about your efforts made and the progress that you have achieved, and engage your customers in the journey as well. Do a social media challenge. That would be an excellent way to get your customers involved in your green journey and to help them understand that your brand is the go-to brand for sustainability in for that particular product. So that's a really great way to kind of edge out the competition and position your business as the one to go to whenever it comes to sustainability branding. Um, so let me go to the questions here and see if we've got anything. Let's see. So, Jimmy, thanks for joining. It's good to see you, friend. It's been quite a while. Um, Jimmy with Restaurant Recyclers, right? Here in Austin. Do you have any questions, Jimmy? I know that you're an old pro at this as well. So, I guess another thing to think about is really using eco-friendly packaging. Definitely want to opt for recycled or biodegradable or reusable product packaging to cut down on your waste. You'll need to make sure that your packaging can be easily recycled. Something to think about is when you package your products and they go on the store shelves, can the consumer, when they bring that product home, can they recycle the packaging in like the municipal their city recycling system? And if not, can we go back to the drawing board and somehow figure out how your customers might have an avenue to be more responsible with the products that they're taking home from your company, from the store shelves, and make sure that they've got ability to recycle that packaging. um, Definitely want to engage in that transparency and communicate openly about your sustainability practices, your progress. Definitely want to put in all your measurable, accountable details from your waste reduction, your energy use, your water use, of course, but putting that into an annual corporate sustainability report is it goes a long way for helping people build confidence in your brand and to be able to trust that you're doing what you say you're doing. You're not greenwashing your systems. You're not greenwashing and putting, kind of this. We're going to do one thing. We're going to do one thing, and then we're going to do another, and becomes kind of a paper tiger, right? So we want deeds, not just words. And so that's what consumers these days are really looking for, especially your Gen Xers, millennials, Gen Zers, or your Zoomers, what they like to be called, and even your Gen Alphas who are coming up. They are feisty, y'all. They will absolutely call your company on the carpet if they find out there's greenwashing going on. Um, your Gen Alphas are, kind of what, like 6 and 7 years old right now. So they're coming up, and they're starting to, get a bit of a sense of the world around them. And Zoomers are not letting anybody off the hook, that's for sure. So it's important to kind of get ahead of the green wave, get ahead of the cycle, because it's coming, whether you like it or not. It's coming to every industry. And getting ahead of that is only going to save you money starting now, because getting these programs in place a lot further down the road is going to be a lot more expensive, because supply and demand, right? So it's really making sure to avoid that superficial greenwashing, focus on authenticity when marketing your sustainability, and really leverage those certifications, eco-friendly materials, your cause partnerships with events and organizations, and bringing about that transparency to demonstrate your true commitment as a business. Well, thank you all for joining. I will see you tomorrow on my next live. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comment section, because I will be able to respond to those. Or you can just connect with me personally on LinkedIn, and you can follow my business page, Zero Waste Strategies LLC. If you have any interest in joining our 8-week Zero Waste Business Academy, let me know, and we can send you an application form. Thanks for all your time. Take care.